Hey everybody, welcome to another one of Chris's beer reviews. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to correct myself. Today is going to be incredibly different. As you can read by the title, I am going to be doing a Central Toronto area holiday gift pack release launch review video. Whatever the heck you want to call it. I think you get the idea. I basically, throughout the holiday season, stuck around the Central Toronto area. I didn't go uptown. I didn't go downtown. Looking for holiday beers, all the beers that were released around the holidays that aren't generally released whatsoever, unless, again, it is the holidays. Wow, this opening is terrible. Alright, so this is probably going to be a two-parter, just to let you all know there's going to be a lot of beers I'm going to be going through with you here. Where should we start? Alright, so at one point I picked up the La Chouffe Blonde. I believe this is a $6.25 bottle, and it comes, I believe it comes from Belgium. I don't want to do too much. Yeah, Belgium. I don't want to read into these things too much because it's going to take too much time. So another thing that we got here, we got a Fax holiday gift pack release. You got 1 liter can inside, and you got a glass that's big enough to fit a 1.3 liter worth of alcoholic beverage volume. That wasn't explained properly either. Alright, it's pretty cool. You got a big gigantic Viking face over here just to show you. Might as well open it up because so quick and easy. There you go. I will be doing a review of that at some point in time. Sadly, I've already reviewed the Fax, but I guess I'll be doing it for the glass. I also, this is my favorite probably out of almost the whole year. We have a Van Steenberg Brewery collection here. We got the Augustin, we got the Augustin Grand, Augustin Blonde as well. We got another Augustin in there. I just can't read what it says. We got the Pirate, the Golden Drac, and the Leote Bock beer. Couple things I want to say. I bought this last year. I'm buying it this year because they threw in the Leote that has never been in here. Also the Pirate in Belgium. It's to be considered one of the top 5 beers of the world. Same with the Golden Drac. Very, very cool, interesting beers. This was $18.95 for the 6-pack. So that's what we got going on there. We have the Tracquoir Jacobite Ale. It is $2.95. It's about a 8% ABV. Clearly, this is a dark beer. We have a St. Peter's Winter Ale, which is probably one of my favorite brews of all time. It is $3.90. And this is one of those beers that is definitely worth buying for the holidays. People say that it's very bitter. It probably is very bitter, but I just absolutely love the taste. I'm telling you straight up. What else do we got here? We got the Grand Reserve 17. I'm going to assume that that means this has been aged for 17 years or something like that. Maybe there was only 17 casks or something like that. I haven't really read into too much. It is special from the Grand Reserve Unibrow Brewery, and it is sold at $9.95 a bottle. Alright, Fuller's came up with a whole bunch of beers this year. A whole bunch right here, if you can see any. If not, here's an extra one right here, Fuller's Golden Pride. It was an 8.5% ABV, and every single one of these I think, what are they? What kind are they? I don't know. It's 500 milliliter bottles. Each of them are all $3.75. Another one, I'm really looking forward to trying this. We have the Latroy Muscatieri, something like that. Porter Baltique, 10% ABV brew. This one ran people at $9.95 as well. I don't normally buy Mill Street, but they had a couple different seasonal samplers. Strangely, they said they had seasonal sampler 1 and they had seasonal sampler like 3 or 4. I don't know what happened to the in-between. We got organic, which is available all year round. Stock ale, available all year round. Coffee porter, available all year round. The extra special bitter I have never seen before. The Franconian Bock is not also something that you can buy in a 6-pack generally. And it doesn't show it on the... Oh, it is on the front. We also get the Tank House. So this ran me at, I think it was $12.95. So it is worth it just to try these 2 new beers. I'm telling you that straight up. I haven't even had them yet, but we'll see how they are. One of my also personal favorites of the year, and the only unfortunate part of it is I can't enjoy, you know, a couple of them to a movie or whatnot, because we're talking about a 9.5% ABV brew here. This is from the Dieu du Ciel de Brasserie Brewery in Quebec. It is a coffee stout. It is ridiculous. It is amazing. It's also considered to be called Diablo or Diablo something something. Anyway, I'm only getting there. Alright, so we got this wonderful collection behind me. I'm going to go through them one by one. Alright, we got the Air Dinger collection with a wonderful glass. I'm going to pull it out just so you get an idea what the glass looks like. I see people with this glass around all the time, and I'm always asking myself, where the heck do I get these cool, crazy glasses from? And finally, I got myself one as well. The price on that one will run you at $9.95. We got the Three Kings Brewery here. I went out of my way to get this, not only for the Three Kings Brewery glass, but because I wanted to try the dark lager. I've had the Pilsner, I'm not a big fan of it, and I've had the Vienna Lager, and I'm not a big fan of it, but I gotta love the dark lager. Nothing ever goes wrong with dark lagers and myself. Okay, the next one. Duvel gift pack. Now, there's a lot of gigantic, huge fans of Duvel out there. We're looking at a $10.95 gift pack here. Can't complain. You're getting a really cool looking glass. Rather than opening it for you now, because it looks like it's a little bit more complicated than most, I am going to... I could actually. Yeah, I could. But I'm going to save it for the release. So you look out for my videos and you'll see it there. As you can tell, we have a very, very cool looking glass. Look how tall it is underneath. It's kind of like an oversized tulip glass. Now, I'm personally looking forward to trying this baby right here. We got the Mered Seuss, 3 different kinds of beers in there. We have a extremely amazing looking glass. I particularly like the stem work. You can't see very much, but there's etched engravings in the stem work there. The etched engraving says tradition. Now we're looking at a blonde, a brune, clearly brown, and a triple. If there's any more information on here, I'll read it for you. Yes, one of them is 6%, one of them is 8%, and one of them is 10%. I'm assuming that it's 6% at the small, 8% in the middle for the brune, and 10% for the triple. I'll try to get a little bit of a closer view for it. You'll be able to see this in my when I do the reviews of it. It's been very hard for me to hold it off. And at the back gives a whole bunch of information. Probably one of my most highly anticipated gift packs to review for sure. That one, I forgot to tell you. This one, I was very pleased to say that it was $14.95. Very cheap for an out-of-this-world looking gift pack. We also got the Old Speckled Hen here, okay? This ran people at $4.70. And as you can see, you got a little bit of a protector glass here to keep it from moving around. But there's your glass. Got a really cool looking animal in the back there. It's definitely not a speckled hen. And we got etching engravements of the Old Speckled Hen. Another thing that's really cool, actually, I never realized this before, but you actually do get kind of a special... No, you don't really get a special shaped glass. Throw this back in. Do this at lightning speed. 470. Alright, we also got the wonderful Bose All Natural Bog Water release this year. I don't know why. But this was released in the. Give me a sec here. I wrote down all the names of this stuff, and I'm having a hard time finding some of them. I don't know how much this one was. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I could have swore I wrote it down in here. Oh, I did. It's $4.35 for this wonderful new beer here. Now, for those who are a little curious about all of the Fuller's releases that I was discussing, I'm going to pull them all out on the table for you right now. So, we got Fuller's Vintage Ale, released every year, annually. That one, Fuller's Vintage Ale, ran people at $7.25. We got the Fuller's India Pale Ale. Now these were all these Fuller's were just leaving the shelves incredibly fast this year. $3.75. Fuller's Old Winter Ale, $3.75. Fuller's Extra Strong, $3.75. Now the only thing that's concerning me here is I had a Fuller's. Oh, there we go. I've been looking for the fourth one. This is actually, I have had this one, and it is my favorite. Pastmaster's Double Stout, $3.75. We're narrowing down the list here, people. Bear with me. We got a couple really cool releases to show that I haven't revealed yet. Another example, the Jeanne Lane or blonde beer here. It ran people at $7.50. We got, this is a personal favorite. This was incredibly rare. Let's put it this way. I bought a bottle of it. Liked it so much, I went back the next day and it was sold out. I went up to my buddy who was a beer ambassador at one of the LCBOs, and he said, here you go, buddy. You know, lucky I saved one for you, because when I got to work there was only one left on the shelf, and that is the one that he saved for me. He tried to reorder them, and they are so limited that they would not allow any more shipments to come to his store. So we got the Samuel Adams New World Triple here. This ran people at $9.95. Starting to pile up around here. This I saw last year as well. It's not too often that you get to enjoy a quadruple. This is a La Trappe Quadruple Trappist Ale. This ran people at $7.25. You can see in the corner. Oh, you can't see in the corner. All right. So here's something for you. Never had this before in my life. This is an Innocent Gun Highland Oak Aged cask. If you haven't noticed, Highland is also the casks, or also the place, the origin of where the casks were used for the Ola Dube Special Reserve beers. That ran people at, I had it written down here, $4.95. One of my favorite blonde beers I've ever had in my entire life is from the brewery Dominus Vibiscum. There is a double here for people to try, which is amazing. There was a triple that was released this year, but it came out a little bit more around Halloween, so I'm not throwing it into this pack here of holiday releases. This ran people at $5.45. We also got the Olvesholt Bryggeri. This is a Finland beer. It is lava, product of Iceland. It is considered an imperial stout, smoked imperial stout, and we're looking at $5.80 here. This is what I was hoping we'd be able to see out of the corner. Believe it or not, they came out with this again just for the winter. It did such a good job that they brought it back. This is probably my favorite assorted 4-pack of all time. It is $9.60. Every time you drink a beer from this gift pack, you will feel like you were drinking a beer from out of this world. So, now that I'm starting to pile up here, I'm just going to start taking a couple things away to make things work out a little better. Can't blame me for that one. We are nearly done. Here's another example of some beers that were released specifically around the holiday. We got the Yankee Jim Icebox, we got the Dead Elephant India Pale Ale, and we got the Iron Spike Blonde. Now, bear with me. I'm going to get to the part 2 of this video because I'm just about to run out of time.